I would like to invite you now to start your own first small, slow circle with me. Give yourself permission to just take some time off and set aside about 7 to 15 minutes where you can have uninterrupted time for this exercise. If you have some materials at hand, please get them ready so that we can start with them. You can pause the video at any stage. I'm going to be using some watercolors, my black waterproof pen, a water brush, and that should be enough for this exercise. If you don't have watercolors at hand, you can only use a black pen, and when we color in, you can use textures or patterns to fill in the shapes. Or if you have any other coloring materials like pencils or Kokies, you can also use those. You can use a compass to make your circle with, but I always use a bottle cap of about 35 millimeters in diameter because I know I can get more than one in on my page with this. So I'd like to invite you to just get quiet, start noticing, and get ready to start your exercise. Take a few deep breaths. And just start noticing what is going on your page. I see some light reflections in my water, which were making a lovely pattern a moment ago when the sun was coming through the windows. I also noticed some birds outside. And there was a little yappy dog barking who's now gone quiet. But I'd like you to just become present and become completely aware of your surroundings. Then I'd like you to start and draw your circle in the middle of your A5 page. Notice the line that you've just drawn. Are there any differences in it? Is it lighter in some areas and darker in others? I'd like you to choose a point on that line to start the exercise with. And then in a very slow, deliberate manner, start drawing a slow half circle line that ends on another point of your circle. Now you can go back to the beginning and draw a second line starting close to the first line and curving out. You will repeat this drawing of slow lines until you have enough lines that you feel comfortable with. You can either copy me or you can draw your own lines. Notice the weight of the pen in your hand. What does that feel like? Can you hear it moving across the paper? With mindfulness, it's all about noticing the small things and paying attention to them so that you can get focused on the present moment and step outside of anything else that's bothering you and any stresses and anything that has been causing you some issues. I notice that this is starting to look like a flower or a botanical drawing. So I'm just going to enhance that feeling by creating spaces that almost make it look like grass or seeds. I think I'll stop there. You're welcome to draw more lines, but for this exercise, I just want to show you how to do it in a short space of time. Now, because this has become such an organic shape, almost relating to flowers or seeds or grass, I am going to work with some greens and blues and some natural colors. You will find that sometimes in my drawings you'll see a lot of green and blues, purely because those are my favorite colors and I really relate to them, and putting them down first. Notice how the brush feels differently to what the pen or the pencil felt that you were drawing with. Or if you're drawing with pencils, then feel the difference in the shapes that you're creating. I don't necessarily color in all the shapes. I just find areas in the drawing. I really like this orange. I'll try some of that. Notice the flow, and if you put more water or less water, how that influences the color that you put down on your page. Just very slowly focus on what you're doing. Can you feel the difference? Can you feel that you're present, that you are focusing on your drawing? I hope that this is having the required effect on you, and that you are just staying present with your drawing and setting aside any other worries or concerns, responsibilities that you might have. And just taking some time for yourself in this moment to just play, relax, and just maybe meditate a bit. I always find meditation very hard, so for me, mindful drawing is my form of meditation. And I will stop here.